Okay.
Sorry.
So my name is Jonathan Deans. I'm a sound designer, and I'm here as a UCLA faculty member, and to do the keynote speech, which Bill Ward graciously invited me to do today. Well, two things. Actually, it's I've been a sound designer for about over 30 years, so I have a lot of experience, and if I can share those experiences, and so that there's some few things, there's some things that they don't have to relearn, and they don't have to start from scratch, because as life goes on, it's very hard to start from scratch. When I learned, when I was doing sound is so different now. So I'm here to share my experiences with the students, and how to deal with people as well, how that they address themselves, and not just the sound design technology and conditions and disciplines that one has to do for that art, but how to collaborate and deal with everyone else. So I love sharing that, but also at the same time I get from the students this incredible energy and these emotions and these ideas and these rules that are broken the whole time because no one's broken them. They haven't broken them yet, and no one said you can't do that. And so that and also the technology. When it comes to technology, they're very into the technology, and they very want to be on top of it, because this is what they do. They're just here to only do this. They don't have as much to deal with in their life as perhaps I do, or most other people do, when you have families and you're actually working and trying to deal with all those other things that come from work. And they just inspire me. The students actually inspire me and take me to another level in my work, in my career. It's understanding it's not just the other designers and directors understanding me and my work. It's also me understanding them, understand what's going on, what they're trying to achieve, what the idea is. I'm a real believer in that, and this is a very old school thing, director. The director is the pinnacle of the pyramid, and from this pyramid, that's where the director is. Everything is yes and no, and everything has to get filtered through the director, because there has to be one thought, one idea about the whole outcome of the production, event, spectacle, whatever it is you're working on. There has to be one vision, and we all jump onto this vision of the director, and we add our own creativity to that. So it's like they're the body, and we're going to add the arms and the legs and then clothe it, etc. But we have to understand that how big that body is and how small, and all those things, to make sure that it all fits. And that's something that needs to get filtered. So this understanding of all those elements that make a production is critical. And in the same way, I expect them to understand what I do. And if they don't, I'm there to help tell them how it is, and if they don't want to know that, then then it usually doesn't work. And you can see many productions actually where you can go, nah, it didn't work. I'm not just talking about sound, I'm just talking about many things. I've seen productions that have been incredible productions in rehearsal rooms and on workshops, and then they go into the theater and it is horrible, it's awful, and the filter wasn't there, the understanding of what we were trying to do was not one thought, was not one-minded. It's working with a group of people around a table with ideas that have no limits. They have no limits it's not a financial no limits, because when the Cirque du Soleil existed at the beginning, it was about making things out of baked bean cans, just anything. I would be like spraying helping do some of the scenery. It would just be everyone just doing whatever they could. But the mental attitude is there are no limits. Why can't we do this? We should find a way to do this. And then by them they don't say no to themselves. Everything is, this is what we're going to do. And I sit in meetings and go, what? How? And I'm going, and then I come up and say my things, and they say, what? How? And it just goes around the table, and you are just floored. And so you become roped into this very unrealistic meeting that suddenly becomes real and becomes a production. And you're sitting there and going, this is fantastic.